Right here, right now, you bald! I'll avenge the friend you killed! I'll make you suffer the same pain you inflicted on all of us!
Your friend I killed? Don't tell me you mean that little clown. You are seriously still blaming me for his death? I barely touched him, and then, all of a sudden, he blew himself up and disappeared!
Shut up! You know exactly who I am talking about! Your pathetic attempts to provoke me won't work anymore! I came here for one reason, and that is to crush you!
Come on, Three Eyes. Is that really all you've got? Or are you just jealous of my mustache? Decades have passed since that day. I am a different man now, and just like Vegeta said, if I were still the same Saiyan I used to be, I would have wiped every one of you out the moment I saw you. But look at me now. I am letting all of you live, and this is how you treat me? Seems like Earthlings are even more ruthless than Saiyans.
Wipe us all out. You are even more arrogant than I remembered. You clearly have no idea how much we've grown since the last time you saw us. Sure, you never aged in hell, so you are still just as ugly as ever. But you've forgotten one very important thing. We don't need scouters to measure your power anymore. We can sense it directly. And the truly pathetic part is that you are still almost as weak as you were 20 years ago.
What? You can sense my power without a scouter? Don't make me laugh! You have no idea how strong I've become after surviving in an endless hell. There is a world of difference between fighting in hell and living peacefully on this planet. Believe me, I am already close to the level of a Super Saiyan.
Now that is the funniest thing you've said all day. You, a Super Saiyan! You know better than anyone how far away you are from that level, but enough talking. If you are really so confident you can defeat me, then attack! Become the same monster you were all those years ago! And let's see where that gets you this time.
You've become far too arrogant since I died. Three Eyes, since you've given me permission, I'll stop holding back. If only a little, I'll show you the true power of a Saiyan.
In a single instant, Nappa burst forward at incredible speed. Yet Tien didn't move an inch. He remained standing exactly where he was, his expression calm, almost provocatively so. Tien quietly pulled one fist behind his back. Meanwhile, Nappa roared.
Keep talking to me like that! And after this punch, you'll regret every word!
Nappa threw a full power punch straight at Tien's face, but Tien caught it effortlessly with one hand. His expression never changed. His body didn't even budge. Silence filled the battlefield. Then a confident smile appeared on Tien's face as he looked down at Nappa with contempt.
And this is what you call Super Saiyan power! If this is your idea of a Super Saiyan, then I guess I must be using Ultra Instinct!
Ultra? What? Don't flatter yourself, you fool! You only got lucky stopping that punch! But if you think that was my full power, then you are about to experience a shock you'll never forget!
Nappa suddenly charged at Tien, unleashing a relentless barrage of brutal punches, convinced that the sheer intensity of his assault would force his opponent onto the defensive. But Tien showed no sign of tension. With a calm smile, he effortlessly deflected every single strike, completely neutralizing Nappa's offense as though the punches were moving in slow motion before his eyes. Nappa continued attacking with everything he had, while Tien blocked every blow without the slightest hint of effort. Finally, Tien decided the exchange had gone on long enough. With a swift motion, he knocked Nappa's fist aside, then delivered a lightning-fast punch straight to his nose. Nappa's body was launched like a missile, tearing through the air at incredible speed, before crashing violently into a nearby mountain, the explosion echoing across the entire region. He slammed into the rocks, gasping for breath. His eyes slowly opened in shock.
What hit me? That punch! It was unbelievably fast and impossibly powerful. Did that freak actually do that? Impossible! How did he become this strong?
Then he slammed his fist into the ground. The rocks around him cracked as he roared in fury.
Damn it! This makes no sense. I am a Saiyan Elite. The only Saiyan above me is Prince Vegeta. There is no way I can lose to a mere human. No, it had to be a lucky hit.
His mind drifted back to his first battle with Tien, and a savage grin spread across his face.
The last time I saw him, he was screaming in agony like a little child, and this time won't be any different. I'll rip off the same arm I tore apart before. Just wait, Three Eyes.
Nappa sprang back to his feet and scanned every direction, but Tien was gone.
What? He disappeared. Don't tell me he knows that same technique Kakaro's uses. Did he run away? Damn it! I wish I had my scouter right now.
Baldy. Cell, the ironic part is that I had to hold back even more power just to control the force of that attack. He should still be alive. That is the only way. He can experience the same pain he made us suffer that day.
When the dust finally settled, a massive triangular crater stretched deep through the mountain, carved for miles by the overwhelming precision of the Neot Tri-beam. As for Nappa, there wasn't a single trace of him to be seen.
Tien let out a deep sigh as silence settled over the battlefield. He relaxed his shoulders and looked down at the massive crater left behind by his attack. Calmly, he said,
"Finally, it feels like a heavy burden has been lifted from my shoulders. A true martial artist should never allow his emotions to control his actions. If my students saw what I did today, they'd probably be disappointed in me, but that is all right. He needed this lesson. You could say I gave him a free lesson. Now he knows exactly how he felt when we were powerless against him. That is enough. Anything more would just be humiliating someone who hasn't grown at all in all these years."
Then, deep inside, something moved. A blood-covered hand suddenly emerged from the rubble, gripping a broken rock with incredible force. It was Nappa. His body was completely shattered. He was barely breathing, exactly as Tien had predicted. A chilling silence fell over the battlefield. Then, the sound of his heartbeat slowly began to grow louder. Suddenly, his eyes snapped open, but they were no longer the same. His irises had turned a dark golden yellow, surrounded by a strange black aura that gave him a terrifying appearance. A moment later, his other eye opened, revealing the same monstrous look. Nappa dug his fingers into the ground and whispered in a hoarse voice,
It is not over yet.
Then he unleashed a thunderous roar that shook the mountains. A violent surge of energy erupted from his body, shattering what remained of his armor as his muscles swelled unnaturally and thick veins spread across his entire body. It was as if a primitive force had finally awakened within him. Vegeta's wish had finally begun to take effect.
Suddenly, everyone gathered at the battlefield after sensing that overwhelming surge of energy.
Vegeta's eyes widened and a satisfied smile spread across his face.
So, it has finally begun.
This power, it is strange, it feels familiar somehow.
Guys, are we still sure bringing Nappa back was a good idea?
Honestly, when has Goku ever had a good idea? I just hope Tien is all right.
Damn it! I knew this was going to happen. If Nappa makes one reckless move, I'll put him down myself. Got it.
What is this power? No way. Has he become a Super Saiyan?
Oh no! What kind of mess have you gotten us into this time, Goku? Don't you think we should step in?
Relax, Krillin. This power still doesn't compare to anything we've faced before. Even Cell was far more dangerous, but there is something I don't understand. I thought he was much weaker than this. Wait, Vegeta, this is because of your wish. His power keeps rising. Your wish made him more talented and stronger with every passing moment. If this keeps going, Tien could actually be in danger.
So, it seems my wish is finally bearing fruit. At last, Nappa is beginning to taste the power he was denied his entire life, and I don't understand why you are so worried. Sure, he might be able to land a hit on Three Eyes, but he is still nowhere near our level. Let them enjoy their fight. I'll only step in if one of them is about to die. Whatever this power is, it has increased his strength by more than tenfold. But he is still not at the level of a Super Saiyan. Now, let's see what this warrior you all trust is really capable of.
This isn't funny, Vegeta. Master Tien is our friend, and I won't let him get hurt. If Nappa keeps getting stronger, I'll be the one to stop him.
Big words for a kid. You've certainly changed. I still remember how you used to run away in terror every time you saw Nappa. Do whatever you want. As for me, I am done waiting. Now that Shenron's wish is finally bearing fruit, I am not about to miss this with my own eyes. I want them both to fight with everything they've got. I want to see the true extent of Nappa's power.
But the moment they laid eyes on Nappa, both of them froze. His irises had turned a dark golden yellow, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Vegeta's eyes widened.
Impossible! That form! It is similar, but it is not the same as Broly's.
Yeah, there is no doubt about it. It is the same primal power, but it is different.
Meanwhile, Tien had no idea what was happening inside Nappa's body. He looked at him calmly and said,
So, you finally stopped pretending. I was beginning to wonder how a Saiyan could be this weak. I don't know what just happened to you, but now, you might finally be worthy of fighting me seriously.
Worthy? What an insult. To be honest, even I don't know what this power is yet, but I should thank you for volunteering to be the first person I tested on. I am honestly surprised you haven't run away yet. You can sense power levels, can't you? Then you must already feel it, my power. It is at least 10 times greater than it was just moments ago. You still have time. Leave this place while you are still alive. This is my final warning.
but Tien didn't move. Instead, he smiled confidently.
10 times, yes. That sounds about right. It is an impressive transformation, one worthy of a Saiyan. But don't think Saiyans are the only ones capable of increasing their power in an instant. Let me show you another method, one I think you are already familiar with.
Suddenly, Tien's energy erupted. A dense crimson aura exploded around his body as the pressure of his ki shook the earth beneath his feet. Nappa's eyes widened.
That red aura! That is the same power Kakaro's used when he shattered my back! Damn these Earthlings! Where do they keep learning all these insane techniques?
So, Ting! You weren't just training your students. You've been training yourself all these years too! Now, this is getting interesting.
Tien slowly raised his fist, his crimson aura stabilizing around him. He looked directly at Nappa and spoke firmly.
Enough staring. Come now. The real battle begins.